Keto described the scene, his voice trembling. Mzi nodded slowly. The silent drummer, he whispered. I have heard its beat in my dreams. An ancient guardian of these hills, born from the first rains. It drums without sound when the people grow forgetful. Forgetful of sharing, of honoring the dead. It takes what is not given freely. The villagers exchanged glances. Some laughed nervously. Modern times had brought radios and bicycles, who believed in spirits anymore. But others crossed themselves or muttered prayers to ancestors. Keto, pragmatic as ever, dismissed it. We need guards, not ghost stories. Tonight, I watched the fields myself. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the family ate a meager supper of leftover porridge. Tension thickened the air. Amina tried to lighten the mood, telling the children a light tale of clever hares outwitting lions, but her voice faltered. Akello asked, what if the drummer comes for us next? Nombi buried her face in her mother's lap. That night, Keto sat vigil under a baobab tree at the field's edge, a sharp ponga machete across his knees. The moon cast silvery light, turning the remaining sorghum into ghostly sentinels. Hours passed in silence, broken only by distant owl calls. Keto's eyelids grew heavy, but he fought sleep, sipping from a gourd of strong banana beer. Then, around midnight, it came. Not a sound at first, but a vibration. Deep in his chest, like the thump of a buried heart. Thump, thump, thump. Silent, yet resonant. Keto's grip tightened on the ponga. He scanned the darkness, nothing. But as he watched, shadows seemed to shift in the field. Stalks bent without wind, vanishing one by one into nothingness. Stop, he shouted, leaping to his feet and charging forward. He swung wildly, but met only air. By the time he reached the spot, another row was gone. Panting, he fell to his knees. What sorcery is this? Back at the hut, Amina awoke with a start, feeling the same rhythm in her bones. She clutched Jumo close, whispering protective incantations learned from her grandmother. Mama Nakoto stirred, her old eyes gleaming in the dark. It has begun, she murmured. The next morning, the village buzzed with fear. More families reported minor losses, a few chickens missing here, a calabash of milk huddled overnight there. But the Bakiga hut bore the brunt. Keto rallied the young men, forming patrols. They lit bonfires around the fields, drumming real drums to ward off whatever lurked. Yet, the vanishings continued, escalating. Beans next, then cassava tubers uprooted without a trace. Subplots wove into the mystery. Enter Sarah, the widow living on the compound's edge. Thin and weary, her own fields barren since her husband's death years ago, she watched the Bakiga family with envious eyes. Rumors whispered she might be involved, perhaps jealousy had driven her to theft or witchcraft. Keto confronted her one afternoon, his temper flaring. Have you seen anything, Sarah? Or done anything? Her eyes flashed with hurt. I am alone, Keto. What could I do? But remember, the land sees all betrayals. Her words lingered, adding layers of suspicion. Meanwhile, Akello, the adventurous boy, snuck out one night to investigate. He hid in the banana grove, heart pounding. There, he glimpsed a shadowy figure, or was it a fleeting shape, drumming fingers on air? He ran back, breathless, telling his grandmother. Mama Nakoto nodded. The drama shows itself to the innocent. As days turned to weeks, the family's desperation grew. The granary, once promising abundance, echoed empty. Hunger nipped at their heels. Amina fell ill from worry, her milk drying for baby Jumo. Keto's hands blistered from endless labor, replanting what he could. Village meetings turned heated, some blamed outsiders, migrants from the north, others pointed to forgotten rituals. Mzi Bayaruhanga delved deeper into lore. Gathered under the fig tree, elders recounted tales. How the silent drummer was once a great warrior, betrayed by his clan for hoarding grain during famine. Cursed to wander as a spirit, he enforced sharing, taking from the selfish. To appease it, Mzi said, one must remember the bonds, family, neighbor, ancestor. Backstory unfolded through Mama Nokoto's reminiscences. She spoke of her late husband, Keto's father, a proud man who died during a drought. We buried him quickly, without full rites, she confessed. No proper libation, no sharing with the needy. I thought time would heal it. Keto listened, guilt-stirring. Had their oversight awakened this curse? The suspense built with each vanishing. One storm-riddled night, as thunder roared, the entire banana plantation disappeared. Keto, patrolling in the rain, felt the drumbeat stronger, thump-thump-thump, vibrating through the mud. He chased phantoms, sleeping in the muck, returning soaked and defeated. Internal conflicts arose. Keto argued with Amina, we must leave this cursed place. But she refused. The land is our blood. We fight. The children, terrified, had nightmares of drumming shadows swallowing them whole. Village dynamics shifted. A young suitor, Okello, courted Nombi's future, though she was too young, but suspicions fell on him as an outsider. Fights broke out at the market, where vendors hawked charms against spirits. Mama Nokoto, piecing clues, recalled a betrayal. Years ago, during her husband's funeral, they withheld aid from Sarah, whose husband died the same week.